I am your brother in Christ, and we're back covering the coronavirus once again, or if you rather call it by the name that it seems that everyone wants to call it, is Wuhan flu. Seems poetic, considering that's where it's from. So, as we look at the world, as we try to fight this flu off, the status of the world is active cases of 107,781. That is up 11,502. Deaths is 7,953. That is up 822. Recovered is sitting at 81,691. In Italy, we're seeing 26,062 active cases. That is up 2,989 from yesterday. Deaths is sitting at 2,503. That is up 345. Recovered is sitting at 2,941. In Spain, we are seeing 10,187 active cases. That is up 1,377. Deaths is sitting at 533. That is up 191. Recovered is sitting at 1,028. In Iran, we're seeing 9,792 active cases. That is up 244. Deaths is sitting at 988. That is up 135. Recovered is sitting at 5,389. In Germany, we are seeing 9,274 active cases. That is up 2,113. Deaths is sitting at 26. That is up 11. Recovered is sitting at 67. In France, we are seeing 6,953. That is up 480. Deaths is sitting at 175. That is up 27. Recovered is sitting at 602. Korea, we see 6,838 active cases. That is down, thank God, 186 down. Deaths is sitting at 81. That is up 6 from yesterday, and we see 1,401 recovered. In the United States, we see 5,881 active cases. That is up 1,602. Deaths is sitting at 101. That is up 24. Recovered is sitting at 74. In Switzerland, we are seeing 2,700 active cases. That is up 370. Deaths is sitting at 27. That is up 8. And total recovered is sitting at 15. In the UK, we are seeing 1,814 active cases. That is up 378. Deaths is sitting at 71. That is up 16. Recovered is sitting at 65. In the Netherlands, we are seeing 1,660 active cases. That is up 273. Deaths is sitting at 43. That is up 19. Recovered is sitting at 2. In Norway, we're seeing 1,464. That is up 131. Deaths is sitting at 3. That is no change from yesterday, and recovered is 1. In Austria, we are seeing 132 active cases. That's up 313. Deaths is sitting at 4. That's up 1. And recovered is sitting at 8. In Belgium, we're seeing 1,219 active cases. That is up 172. Deaths is sitting at 10. That's no change from yesterday. And recovered is sitting at 14. In Sweden, we're seeing 1,182 active cases. That's up 69 from yesterday. Deaths is sitting at 8. That's 1 up. And recovered is 1. In Denmark, we're seeing 972 active cases. That is up 63 from yesterday. Deaths are holding steady at 4, and 1 has recovered. In Japan, we're seeing 705 active cases. That is down 19 from yesterday. Deaths is sitting at 29. That is 2 more than it was yesterday, and recovered is sitting at 144. In Malaysia, we're seeing 622 active cases. That is up 98 from yesterday. We see our first 2 deaths in Malaysia, and total recovered is sitting at 49. In Canada, we're seeing active cases of 449. That is up 58 from yesterday. 5 deaths so far. That's 1 up from yesterday, and 11 have recovered. In Portugal, we're seeing 444 active cases. That's up 117. So far, deaths are holding steady at 1, and 3 have recovered. In Qatar, we're seeing 438 active cases. That's up 3 from yesterday. No deaths so far recorded, and 4 recovered. In the Czech Republic, we're seeing 431. That's up 90. No deaths so far recorded, and 3 recovered. In Australia, we're seeing 420 active cases. That is up 77. Deaths are holding at 5. And recovered is 27. In Greece, we're seeing 368 active cases. That's up 28 from yesterday. Deaths have climbed to 5. That's 1 up from yesterday. And 14 have recovered. In Israel, we're seeing 326 active cases. That is up 32. No deaths so far recorded, and 11 have recovered. In Finland, we're seeing 312. That is up 44. No one has died so far there, and 10 have recovered. In Brazil, we're seeing 298 active cases. That is up 66. We see our first death there, and 2 have recovered. In Ireland, we're seeing 285 active cases. That is up 122. 2 deaths so far recorded. They're holding steady with that one, and 5 have recovered. In Slovenia, we're seeing 274 active cases. That's up 22 from yesterday. Deaths are holding steady at 1, and no one has recovered. In Pakistan, we're seeing 244 active cases. That is up 63 from yesterday. 1 death so far recorded. That's holding steady from yesterday, and 2 have recovered. In Iceland, we're seeing 242 active cases. That is up 44 from yesterday. No deaths recorded, and 5 recovered. In Poland, we're seeing 232 active cases. That is up 59. 5 deaths. That's up 1, and 1 recovered. In Estonia, we're seeing 224 active cases. That's up 20. No deaths so far recorded, and 1 has recovered. In Chile, we're seeing 201 active cases. That's up 45. No deaths recorded, and no one has recovered. In Romania, we're seeing 198 active cases. That's up 39. No deaths so far recorded, and 19 recovered. In the Philippines, we're seeing 170. That's up 45. Deaths are holding steady at 12, and 5 have recovered. In Saudi Arabia, we're seeing 165. That is up 38. No deaths so far recorded there, and 6 recovered. In Egypt, we're seeing 164 active cases. That's up 48. Deaths is sitting at 6. That's up 4. Recovered is 26. In Indonesia, we're seeing 157 active cases. That's up 36. 7 deaths. That's up 2, and 8 have recovered. In Singapore, we're seeing 152 active cases. That's up 18. No deaths so far recorded, and 114 have recovered. In Bahrain, we're seeing 152 active cases. That is up 7. 1 death so far recorded, and 88 have recovered. In Luxembourg, we're seeing 139 cases. 1 death recorded there, and no recovered. In Thailand, we're seeing 135 active cases there. That is up 24 from yesterday. 1 death recorded there. That's no change from yesterday, and 41 have recovered. In India, we're seeing 126 active cases. That's up 12. 3 deaths. That's up 1, and 14 have recovered. In Kuwait, we're seeing 118 active cases. That's up 4. No deaths recorded, and 12 have recovered. In Lebanon, we're seeing 117 active cases. That's up 14. Deaths are holding steady at 3, and 4 have recovered. In Peru, we're seeing 116 active cases. No deaths so far recorded, and 1 recovered. In Ecuador, we're seeing 109 active cases, 2 deaths recorded, and 0 have recovered. In Russia, we're seeing 106 active cases, no deaths so far recorded, and 8 have recovered. In San Marino, we're seeing 104 active cases, 11 deaths so far recorded, and 4 have recovered. In Iraq, we're seeing 102 active cases, 11 deaths there, and 41 have recovered. So that is the state around the world as we continue to fight off Wuhan flu. We will continue to report. Thank you so much for joining us, and God be with us.